We want citizens of every land to come to this country legally. Our border is wide open and out of control, and Americans are dying because of it. And I know Secretary Mayorkas is watching this, or having his team of attorneys watch this. Good. Because over the course of the next year, this committee is going to lay out the case against you, sir. If I could arrest you for violations of Louisiana revised statutes, I would.
That was Congressman Clay Higgins, Republican of Louisiana, House Oversight Committee, House Homeland Security Committee, House Freedom Caucus, doing an amazing job. And he's also raised some very important questions about January 6th. We talked about some of them earlier. Were there FBI confidential informants dressed as MAGA supporters on Capitol Hill before the mob got there? Question hadn't even occurred to me until Congressman Higgins raised it late last year. Congressman Clay Higgins, welcome to Newsmax. How are you, sir? Thank you.
Great. Good to see you, sir. God bless you.
How does it feel to be in the majority, by the way? How much more authority, how much more clout do you think you're going to really get things done? You're doing your part, but you got the momentum or what?
Well, we've come out the gate strong. I have to say, I was visiting with colleagues today, Republican colleagues, and, you know, we're 60 days in essentially, and we're satisfied with the aggressive nature and the effectiveness with which we are executing our agenda, which is to reveal the truth and to perform for the American people, reflective of our commitment that we made very clearly and a commitment to America. So committee service is a big part of that because there's been some incredibly nefarious actions on the part of our federal government for the last couple of years and prior that we intend to reveal.
When you talk to these government officials, these witnesses, do you sense, are they just totally incompetent, or is this, as I suspect, part of a broad, deep, sinister plot, forgive me, to destroy this country? I mean, there's too much happening for this to not be on purpose.
No, you're accurate, man. I mean, the deep state is real. It's arguably the greatest threat that our republic faces. We found ourselves in a situation allowing our government to grow ever larger. And each year, significant growth of the federal government and the bureaucracies thereof. And therefore, these career bureaucrats find themselves in service for 20, 25, 30 years, and they're in charge, and they're liberal, and they have an agenda, and that's to increase their power, and they are focused on the American citizenry in a way that does not reflect the core principles of our country. We have been targeted by our own federal government, and some of us are very focused on revealing that, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So a lot of these deep state bureaucrats, they're polishing their retirement papers, my brother. We're going to drive them. We're going to drive them out of their offices and into courtrooms.
Well, the way you confronted FBI Director Chris Wray, and do we have time? We can wrap up the segment with this. Well, I'll just play a little bit of video. Christopher Wray, you asked him if there were FBI informants dressed as MAGA supporters, and his answer was, well, he didn't answer your question. It never occurred to me that they were there. Sir, I wish you luck in getting to the bottom of that. The January 6th thing is a total scandal. We're out of time, unfortunately. Congressman Clay Higgins, please come back soon.
Thank you, Greg. Yes, sir.